Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and unicorns. It is I, your favorite pirate. Yeah, as like last time, still not fully healed up, still a pirate, still playing Ludum Dare 43 games. This time, again, I'm going to start with a Patrons game, and it is Soulmart by Yngvarr. I still don't know how to pronounce your name, so please let me know, and unless you're, of course, happy with me calling you Yngvarr. Yngvarr. Yngvarr? I don't know, sorry. Soulmart. Living on the cloud is not as good as it might be seen. People always talk of some kind of heaven, and how cool it is to live where the gods live. Stupid people. And also, stupid gods. These arrogant snouts always loaf here and there, look down and make people suffer with no reason. Pure, stupid people. I would like to help them, really, but I can't. Not with that few sacrificed souls. Interesting. So, looks like we're having some kind of supernatural thing where we are among the gods and have to manage something with souls. Well, let's continue reading. You're in charge of Soulmart, the place where the gods come for sacrificed souls, usually animal ones, but you can never be sure. Your task is to distribute desired souls to the gods the least harmful way. Gods are not the most patient creatures in the world, so keep an eye on a village below and try to prevent disasters huffy gods can create. Here's the list, FYI. Okay, tree is drought. The lack of water results in lack of food. Famine, lack of food. Grief, lack of happiness. Plague, the result of a lack of hygiene, or the gods will, of course. Oh, those are crossed swords, I guess. War, lack of understanding. Those are very nice pictograms. They are pretty self-explanatory. Each of it can be conquered by high birth rate, fun and happiness, and enormous amounts of blind optimism, and a great yield of vegetation. Each god affects these parameters in some way, which seems to be pretty obvious if you're somewhat into mythology. Oh dear, I'm not. We will see if I attribute the right gods to the right outcome. Oh dear. Find the logic, look in the source code, conquer the disasters and grow your population. 1,500 is the target. Good luck. Good luck and may you be promoted. Credits, Dari Dubdanova, the best artist ever, has her own personal look on perspective. Yngvarr, sorry. Programming spins around when something is going wrong. Alexander Katsko, programming rebuilds the kernel in a blink of an eye. Doesn't blink. This is great. Ivan Sidorenko, game design, knows something about spreadsheet processors. Ooh, the black knowledge. Huge amount of thanks to Game Dev, NSK and Siberian Game Jam for hosting the wonderful local event in our city. It's so great to have such a friendly local community. I'm done. I have to catch some sleep. Okay, this was quite the introduction, and I still don't know quite how it's actually being played, only what to look out for. So I need to be quick and sacrifice souls to the appropriate god. And just to manage to keep the townsfolk happy and alive down below. Okay, so let's get some sound for the ears and look at the HTML5 version then. Soulmart. I like the graphics. They look very nice and inviting. And this reminds me a little bit of Subway, of the Subway logo. I could have a sub right now. Okay, start our pantheon. Well, let's first have a look at our gods in the pantheon. Oh dear, Dajbok is a Slavic god of fertility and sunshine. Okay, sunshine. Anubis, the Greek name of a god associated with mummification and the afterlife. Really, this was the Greek name? Well, like I said, I'm not into mythology, so maybe you're right. So, afterlife and mummification. Good. The Norse mythology, Odin is associated with wisdom, death, royalty, and battle. Aphrodite is an ancient Greek goddess associated with love, beauty, and pleasure. And Dionysus is a god of the winemaking and wine, ritual madness, religious ecstasy. Huh. He's quite good looking. The depictions I know of Dionysus is that he's a sort of chubby little fellow. Well, then let's try the game. Okay, population 1000. Okay, there's a plague and some grief here. Okay, nothing is happening here, so I'm working on something. 5 souls should be enough. Okay, so this must be Odin. You got the deal. I'm sorry, I'm really short one. You're taking 3 souls or what? Okay, I got 18 souls. You know what? Let's give it to him. 5 souls, please. Aphrodite. Are you kidding? This is a whole lot of souls. Okay. And Anubis, 5 souls. Now. It's about time to tighten your belt. Take 3 or get out. Okay, so I can just tell them off, give them a little bit less souls or more. I'm working on something. 5 souls should be enough. Still got 10 souls. Okay, so your wish is my command. And Dionysus, 5 souls. You know what? I think he's going to make the people happy. So, yes. Okay, still got 2 grief here and 4 plague. Population 800 now. This is not good. Okay, Dionysus, give me 5 souls. You know what? He gets the deal because he's a nice chubby little fellow, and I think he can bring some joy to the people. Okay, you again. Fertility, no. Yes. Agriculture, no. 5 souls, please, for Odin. No way, Odin. 5 souls, sweet. Anubis, the god of afterlife. You got it. Okay, now the people are starving, but at least they're happy. At least they're happy. Okay, so I should take population 600. This is not good. Okay, I should take care of giving the people something to eat, so fertility, and avoid the plague. Also fertility. I think this should balance things out. Okay, you know what, Odin? Here you are. And Aphrodite, even 3 souls. You got it. Okay, Anubis, they all get their souls. They all get their souls. Oh, okay, so I see this is, I think, how the order in which they appear. I didn't pay enough attention. Okay, Dionysus, you know what? I said no. It doesn't like it. Okay, and Dutch boy, Dutch bog, not Dutch boy. He's not from the Netherlands. You know what? Agriculture god, your wish is my honest command. Okay, this looks a little bit worse than before. I don't know quite what I'm doing wrong. Some feedback would have been nice, just a little hint, because right now it's like this almost feels a little bit like math, where you just have a bunch of variables and you don't know the outcome, and you just assign pretty much random values, and then you have to deduce from this whole sum what actually impacted what other variable there. So I think I know now what you meant to look in the source code. Okay, 5 souls now. You get 3 souls. Dionysus, 3 and no more. Okay, you get all the souls you want, and you too, and you also. Did this help somewhat? No, apparently. I don't know how to increase the number. Anything I do is completely wrong. 5 souls now. You know what? I tell them off. Doesn't like this. You know what? You get everything you want, and he looks a little bit flustered, not too happy. You know what? You get everything you want. Well, how about no Aphrodite and whatever you want? Did this help? No, it didn't. Oh my god. Okay, they're still hungry and plague-ridden. Oh dear, this is not good. My eye hurts. Okay, 5 souls now. You know what? We really need some fertility now. So here you are, working on something. You know what? You got the deal. And you, afterlife guy, of course. I mean, people are just dying. So, well, at least they should be happy. I want 5 souls, whatever you want. You also 5 souls, sure, at your service. Did this do anything good? Oh, yes. Yes, look at this. They're happy now. I think I got enough souls. You know what? You all get your souls. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Okay, still got some souls left. Here are the last 3 souls. Sorry, I'm short on this one. Okay. Okay, so I've managed to get somehow back into the groove, but of course I've ran out of souls, and now I don't have enough souls to make them all happy. You know what? You all get just a few. Okay, sorry, I'm short on this one. Oh dear. Okay, but we're not doing too bad. People are happy, so we need to take care of fertility and also the plants. So you know what? You get. Maybe you should get some souls. Of course, you get all the souls. How about no? We're fertile enough, I think, and we have too much fun anyway. So Odin, huh? You know what? You get 3. Get 3 souls. Okay, so we're having some kind of war going on, and people aren't too happy anymore. But the population increased. This is good. 21 souls. You know what? You all get your bloodies. You're not you souls. Good, good. Getting a little bit better. You know what? You take 3. You get this time. You get all the souls. Just well, you got them. Also you and no. Okay, okay. 8:45, and people are a little bit happy. Okay, so this is looking up again. Okay, 18 souls. You know what? 3. You get this time all the souls, and you get none. 5 souls again, huh? You get 3 souls, and you get all the souls. Okay, so we're still having a little bit of a famine going on, but not too bad. Oh my dear, we've lost some population. No. Yes. 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 Good. Okay, so we've saved up some goodwill of the gods, and we're at 9:45 again. So let's see how we go. Okay, 5 souls of 17. You know what? No. You get 3 souls, you get none. You get 3 souls, you get all of them. And somehow this didn't mess things up too bad for us. Okay, 5 souls. Here you are. You get also some souls. This time it's just 3 for you. And you get 3 again. And sure, you get them all. Okay, so we've got some plants growing. So this should take care of the famine, I think. And the drought, perhaps, maybe. I mean, this land looks good. We got enough teepees here. And let's see how this goes. 5 souls. Well, you get 3 souls. 3 should be fine. No, we don't need any more plants growing. Let's give you some 5 more souls, and here you get also some. Okay, we're back here at a little bit of famine, but population isn't doing too bad. You get 5 souls. You get 3 this time. Also 3. Oh, this time you get 5 souls, and you get the last souls. God. Yeah. Okay. So we really upset the gods here because people are starving again. But the population, at least it improved a little bit. People are very happy, very fertile, just not the seeds. Okay. 19 souls. You get 3 souls. You get 3. You get all of them, and well, of course, yeah, why not? Just 3 souls, and we're at, oh, damn it. Made something wrong here, but at least people are happy. Okay, you get all the gods, souls, 3, none. You know what?
How about no?
And you, Odin. Oh, yeah, you get them all. Oh dear, I did something. I have upset the wrong gods. Oh, I thought I was going in the right direction. Man, this is really tough. Okay, 5 souls. You know, you get all the souls you want. I got enough, but it still wasn't enough. But people are hungry and happy. Hungry and happy. No. Sweet. No. 3 no more. This was wrong. 5 souls. Okay. 5. None. And you get 3. This was also wrong. Oh dear. Okay. People are starving. Happily starving. Okay. How about none? No. Well, you got it. And also at your service, and better give Anubis whatever the hell you... Oh, boy. Okay, we're last down. We're down to our last population. Oh, dear. What am I doing wrong here? I think it's because I'm telling Dionysus off all the way. Okay, so 3 souls for you. You get all them, just 3 for you, any for you, and of course, wasted. I get a population of minus 235. Now they're all dead. But sorry, bumped the microphone. But look at this. They're very happy. They're very happy and very hungry. Oh dear. Apparently there was no sound, so I just warmed my ears now for nothing. Yeah, this was really an interesting game. It reminds me a little bit of my Ludum Dare entry, but yours, of course, looks much nicer because it has graphics and also more and interesting mechanics and, of course, variables. In my game, I tracked just 2 or 3 variables, and here it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 variables for negative outcomes and 3 for positive outcomes, plus how each god is with you as the player. And you're pretty much just trying to manage what you have, and you never have enough unless you stock up on them. And yeah, I didn't figure quite out how all those things kept playing together, but so far I really like it. Maybe what would have made things interesting a little bit for me would be some kind of just a little bit of randomness. Perhaps have also some kind of random events like you've upset Anubis, but still there has something happened. Hooray. Just to give you a little bit more feedback of what each god does, because right now you only have it in the Pantheon and in the description, but maybe have something just, I mean, of course, not outright telling the player how things are connected, but maybe just have something like if you tell of Aphrodite, perhaps maybe you see something negative blinking, or maybe around this thing, just a little bit more player feedback. This is all that I was lacking. Either way, thank you very much for being a patron. And this was, well, I have a thing for those kind of management games. So it's always fun trying to figure out how a thing is balanced. So 2 thumbs up and thank you. I just noticed that I still have a weird drink here with me, which I meant to drink during all those play sessions. And this time it is this one here. It's called Masa Grande, and it is coffee lemonade. Who came up with this? It says with citrus flavor. So we have some lemons that have fallen in some cold coffee, and now they're selling it as coffee lemonade. So let's see if it still has some kind of value in one way. Okay, yeah, it really smells like if you have here some coffee and some Sprite or Fanta and just mix it together. Who does this? It even has some fizzy bubbles. I don't know why people try this. This doesn't work. This tastes, well, it tastes like coffee like I said, with some very sugar free or sugarless in a sense lemonade, or just mineral water, carbonated. I don't know. So let's get back to the more interesting stuff that is your games. Here again is the updated list with all the games that are still open to play. So again, let's have the RNG 2000 make the decision for us. It's Organic Harvest by Matteo and Benjamin. How pronounce your names? Those are German names. Then it's Matteo and Benjamin. And even got a Twitter handle here. And what I should know about this game is that I can start the tutorial by clicking on the scalpel. To start without the tutorial, press one of the green buttons. Scalpels and green buttons. Sounds intriguing. But I might sound like a Bond villain with my getup here. Oh, maybe someone should click on the scalpel. Organic harvest. Oh, now I get it. You're harvesting organisms or organs. I see what you did there. A game by SMBE 19, Krylos and Zhujal. Do you have a missing brain? Have you ever felt like you have one excess kidney? Well, I have an excess brain and I'm missing a kidney. So for me, it's the other way around. Whatever your problem is, Dr. Ludwig and his team will gladly take care of you and your organs. Just lay down on that conveyor belt over there and wake up a different person. What I can see here, there are prices for different different body parts or different organs. This is a chainsaw, which I find very morbid, so I like it. What I can make out further is, okay, so we have here some kind of money or currency, which is very important. Esteem must be very important. And apparently we're having here some people. This person here has very cool shades, but I don't like this one here. This one looks like he or she just woke up. Okay, and this must be some kind of sound. I don't think it's sound, but it looks to be very important. Also those health bars. So in terms of feedback, I think this looks to be very good. The new advertising campaign is gaining traction and the waiting room is already full of people, Mr. Ludwig. Now your part of the work begins. You have to see that every organ finds its right place and the patients leave the operating room as healthy as possible. Oh, this looks gory. And with all those, it looks like a couple of window overlays. It looks a little bit like these old Maxis games where they just figured out how to do windows or overlapping windows in DOS games, because the Macintosh already had it. Again, I'm digressing. Okay, this is a scalpel, so yeah, how to play. Patients will enter the OR on one of several conveyor belts. This is nice. You will have to cut them open and do some organ transplants. To open up a patient, you will have to cut along the marked line or on their body in order to not damage any organs. To transplant the organ itself, just drag it over the new spot and connect the blood vessels. Be careful to connect arteries to arteries and veins to veins. Yeah, this is exactly what happened when I had surgery. I think my liver now goes through my eyes, but it's okay because I can see now here with my pancreas. So it was cheap. It was cheap. So is this special formula. I like this. I like this already from its premise. There's also the possibility of acquiring and disposing of organs through other means. Once you're done with a patient, a press of the green button will send them to the recovery room and bring in the next patient. Coincidentally, there is also an incinerator below. The hospital was built over a steel mill. Oh, how convenient. But I don't see how you could use it. Well, I know. Dispose of any evidence of our malpractice. Oh, this must be the incinerator. I really like this style here of having a couple of columns over here and really yeah, having everything limited to this narrow band of interactivity. I like it. How to start? Menu, press one of the green buttons to start the game. If you click on the scalpel, there will be a tutorial. This is morbid. This reminds me a little bit of the German film Anatomie. This was some kind of surgical horror film where people were still awake during some operations. It was very gruesome.
Anatomy.
Germans. Leaderboard. Can you beat the high score? There is an online leaderboard to compete with other jammers. This is nice. Credits. Design, code, audio by Matteo and Benjamin Schmidt with assistance by Philipp Wallimann. I'm assuming those are German names. Use the desktop version. The web version does not have any particles and is quite buggy. No particles? We can't have no particles. Marty, let's get the Windows version. Ooh, nice. We have some airy, sweeping synths and organic harvest. Green button to start. Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. It was green button to start or scalpel for tutorial. Okay, this is very nice having a jam game with a tutorial. This is hardly a possibility when you pressed for time, but looks like it worked for you. So this is very nice. Dr. Ludwig, welcome back to the Operation Theater. Nice to see you again. I'm a bit surprised you requested a tutorial. You should know how to do... Oh, you should know how to do this. But I'll explain it anyways. Even the brightest minds sometimes forget. Duh. Your goal is to boost your esteem as much as possible. Your final score will be the highest achieved esteem. Okay, so esteem is score. This is money and this must be waiting patience perhaps? This shows you waiting room. Haha! If it's too full, the patients get unhappy and you might lose your job. Don't let this happen. Oh, okay. I like the sound of the conveyor belt. It sounds a little bit like like a creaky office chair. Yeah, because I know. You creaky motherfucker! Let's start with the first surgery. Click on one of the patients to start. Okay, next, and then one of the patients. Okay, I click on this one here because it has cool shades. First you have to cut open the patient. Draw a line through the highlighted area. If you cut outside the correct area, the patient will die. Should this happen, press the red button to get a new one. I like this. Okay, so let's cut here. Good. Here you can buy organs for your patients. You can also buy additional belts. Oh, good. And a saw to replace the scalpel. Oh, this is... Looks like it's working. Okay. You can also sell organs, but you will only get half of the market price. Just drop an organ you want to sell on the table. Your job is to make sure your patients have all the necessary organs. You can take them from the other patients or you can buy them. Wow, this sounds very intricate. Once a patient is complete, press the green button. You get esteem and money for each organ which was not in the body when it arrived. Okay, so get esteem and money for each organ which was not in the body. Okay, so pretty much we're playing Dr. Switcheroo. Should you want to get rid of a patient, press the red button. This will cost you some esteem, but sometimes things happen. Never send out a patient without all necessary organs. Or even worse, a dead patient. Yeah, this scares the customers. This will be really bad for your esteem. Continue by inserting an organ into the patient. Just drag the organ from the table or from the other patient onto the receiving patient. You know what? Let's cut open this sucker here. Good. And what is this? You have to connect the arteries and veins correctly. Should you connect a vein with an artery, the patient will die. You can either drag blood vessels from the left or you can drag across a field to add a vessel. Dragging is much faster but requires some practice. You have now everything you need for a successful career as a surgeon. Good luck! Oh dear, I don't feel able to do this. Okay, so what's this here in the pancreas? I don't quite understand. So let's take the kidney here and put a kidney in there. So good. But what are you missing there? What are you missing there? Also kidney? Is it a kidney you want? Oh my dear. Oh god. Oh god. I don't think... Oh, I don't have a kidney here. You know what? Let's get rid of this poor bastard. Bye. And let's hope that this one here survives. Hey, you forgot the heart and liver. Oh, okay, so this was heart and liver. Okay, let's try this again. Let's cut this one here open. I really like this trance music. Okay, so it's heart. 1, 2. Are they supposed to be connected like this? Okay, liver. This is a little bit fiddly. Why can't I... Oh, I can't afford a liver. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. So let's take out the lungs and put in new lungs. Oh, this is quite intricate. This is really intricate. I like it. So I need a kidney for you guy, but damn it. I just hope I didn't cut this one here open the wrong way. Well, how do I get enough money here? Just for... damn it. You know what? Let's try. Let's hit escape and... Of course, Professor Dr. Ludwig has some lead 69. Let's call it a juvenile high score. Okay, 82. This must be one of the developers there on top, Dr. Ludwig, and I have 10. Okay, you know what? I submit no nickname because this was pathetic. Let's play the game. Let's play the game seriously, for sure. Okay, what do you need here? Let's cut you open. Okay, and let's cut you open and see how I can do the good old switcheroo. Okay, get one here. Connect you up. Good. Get a heart here. Come on. No. Oh, damn it. Need this part here. No. Okay. Not quite sure how. Oh, maybe. Of course. Maybe it's like this. Oh man. This has some nasty sounds. This strange little beeping sound here. Okay. Can I afford a liver? Yes. Good. Good. Okay, looks like our patient is ready. Thank you. But this one here seems to be dying. Hey, you forgot the brain. Oh my god, they have a brain? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. You know what? Let's cut this one here open and see how much I can take out from the poor person there on this side. Okay. Oh man, I'm very glad that you opted. Oh, this was not good. That you opted for this very unobtrusive sound, because the sound that I'm used to from the hospital is a much higher beeping sound with a higher frequency, and yeah, this would be getting on my nerves easily. Okay, so man, this is this pipe dream? Okay, you need a kidney. Oh, I can't afford a kidney. Oh, damn it. Let's cut this one here open. Oh god. Oh god. This reminds me a little bit of Trauma Center Second Opinion for the Wii. You're missing a kidney also? Damn. This is not good. This is not good. I can't afford a kidney there. Can't even afford to... Oh, damn it. 1 million! Oh, so many patients. Yeah, I can't afford this. Bye. Suffering some esteem now. Oh, not too much. Okay, there's another patient that probably won't do. But okay, so take out this brain. Take out this brain. Didn't I? Oh, okay. Apparently, so brains are really hard to connect. Okay. Okay, now I understand how this dragging here is supposed to work. Okay, yeah, this one is wasted. Okay, can I afford lungs? Yes, I really like this. I really like this game. There's much more to it than meets the eye, and I like it that it's some kind of frantic run to just keep going and see how far you can take things. And it's also a little bit it's morbid, which I also like very much. But in terms of game mechanics and presentation, this is also very nice. The graphics could maybe benefit from a little more polish, but apart from that, I think it's okay. Okay. Didn't I just put a kidney into this one here? No. Now I put a kidney into this one here. Okay, too many patients in the waiting room. This is not good. You know what, amigo? You're good to go. And you're empty. Oh dear. Oh dear. Apparently, by the penalty that I suffer for just training a person. Oh, damn it. What's this supposed to be? What I meant to say, that the penalty isn't too bad. Oh, of course. Too many patients in the waiting room. Okay, let's call myself Phil. Phil, who bumps the microphone. 16. Shall we try again? We could try again. Let's try once more. Now that I know how this game is played, I think I managed to. Okay, so let's cut open this poor soul because they're close to being dead. And this one here. I still haven't found a way how to maximize my score because I can't afford everything. Let's take the heart from you and put it there. Oh, this was not too good. This is a little bit fiddly, this part here, but it's still okay. So let's get this out from here. Good. And it needs a liver. And a brain, apparently. Last time I forgot the brain. Brain isn't too expensive, apparently, so the kidneys is what's really gets you all the cash. I really like the music, it's very fitting. So, next patient here. This one still survives a little bit. It's interesting how fast you go from, oh my god, this is horrible, to, yeah, this one can survive a little longer. I still need to get some money out of this one and harvest some organs. Did I get the heart from this one here, or didn't I? I don't quite recall. But person needs a liver. There we go. Yeah, this part is a little bit fiddly, and the organs are a little bit tiny to click open. But apart from that, things good as new. Very nice. So I think I'm getting the hang of it now. Okay, you need this one here. I see now what you meant with this takes a little bit of practice. So there's not much in this guy left, so let's just take out what we can and call this a loss. Oh, this is so terrible. Okay, good. Let's see. This is an easy incision. We should be fine. Get here some lungs. Okay, so what's missing? A liver? No, not a liver. A heart. Poor soul needs a heart. Oh, there's another trick. Okay, I don't think I'm doing too fast here now with all the people here in the waiting room. But I mean, yeah, let's see just how long I can keep going. For some reason, this little mini game always surprises me. It takes a little bit the speed out of everything, but then again, this is actually what you want to do, right? You want to pressure the player by having to do some very intricate... Yeah, this doesn't look too nice. Having the player do some very intricate work there while being extremely pressured in terms of time and multitasking. Okay, easy incision. Easy incision. And what do we have here? Also easy incision. But too many people here in the waiting room, so... I think this is my biggest problem, that I am just, yeah, 13 out of 16, that I'm just too slow for what's good. Come on, come on, come on. Just one kidney is plenty, right? I was survived with way less. Nice shades, by the way. Oh god. Okay, too many people there in the waiting room. I really have to speed things up somehow. Okay, you need... Come on here. Get this. Oh, damn it. And one kidney. Come on. Yes. And bye-bye. I really need to make some... Oh dear, seriously. Really need to make some room there in the waiting room. Oh man, the music is driving me crazy. I'm already pressured. Another one of those? Oh god. I'm not taking out your appendix, dude. This doesn't have to be this convoluted. I don't think taking out an appendix requires such an incision there. Come on, come on, come on, 16 people. Come on, yes, yes, we're done, we're done. Daddy needs some money and some space here. Okay. Oh man. Man, this is too fast for me. What? What? And I'm doing this with one eye, ladies and gentlemen and unicorns. One eye. But I think the waiting room is... the waiting room is too much for me. Just... You know what? I will go with Pixel Prophecy. Did I just hit enter? No, I hit space and this was... I'm Pixel. Wow. Oh man, played this for over 20 minutes apparently. This was great. This is a very nice and polished game. I really like how well you balanced the risk-reward cycle. Maybe for me the waiting room is a little bit too unforgiving, but maybe I'm playing it all wrong. And perhaps, I mean, you just get a -1 on your esteem when you kill a person. And yeah, I'm still a little bit torn between just outright dropping them into the steel mill's furnace, or just trying to patch them up as good as possible. So maybe for my playstyle, I would love to have some kind of way to increase my waiting room space, or some kind of other way to deal with this, because right now I felt I was just in the right amount of pressure, so in the sweet spot in a sense, but the waiting room was clogging up. Maybe just buy some money where spend some money where I can buy some more room in my waiting room, or hire an assistant doctor or something, which means that just the waiting room slowly decreases at a certain rate, so that it's not that I don't have to just have my game cut short by a waiting room. But apparently from the leaderboard, I mean, Mario got an esteem of 82, so I think maybe I'm just doing things wrong. But overall, very great entry. I liked it very much, and I give you 2 thumbs up and 1 kidney. Just wait up. Where's my... Good. There's my scalpel. So I will see if I can find that kidney for you. Oh dear. I don't think the lung is supposed to be in there. What the hell am I breathing? Oh, it's still dripping a little bit, but I'm fine. I'm fine. Next, we have another game of a patron of mine. And here we have the game Slap Happy by Ratherjolly. This is Matt Sponholz. Apparently, I've been saying his name correctly all this time. So, thumbs up for me. And he writes, "Congratulations, you are the new Slap Elder. Just remember not to get too slap silly. This is such a thing. There is such a thing as taking it too far." I have no idea what this means. You will no doubt be blessed by the unicorns for doing this, Phil. Thank you so much. I received just a blessing from a unicorn, didn't I? Slap Happy by Ratherjolly. Story. You are the child of a slap elder. That is, a slap elder with crazy messed up hands, the kind of messed up that can only come from a lifetime of slapping. Oh dear. He comes to you for help. As an aspiring hand model. Oh, this is already comedic tension here. You know that helping him will totally jack up your little mitts. Will you sacrifice your gorgeous mitts for the happiness of everyone you know? Aww. Hint. There is such a thing as too much slapping. Okay, so... Oh god, this looks great. This reminds me a little bit of... Does any one of you know of this old Plimpton cartoon game? There was Take Your Best Shot. I think it was 1995. I had a demo version of it, and it was just animated violence and gore, so that you can... At first, I think it was enter the name of your boss, enter your name, and then you just hit random keys on the keyboard, and then a little gory or surreal animation would play. And this reminds me of that game so far. Oh man. I can see no brows on this one here. I'm a little bit disappointed because in Matt's games there were always some kind of brows, but at least we got some facial hair. It's a nice 1930s or even 1920s circus announcer mustache, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Known issues. Sometimes part of the village's face disappears when looking at an angle, which is a totally normal thing that the slap elder just learns to deal with over the time. Like, did your eye just disappear for a second? Well, that's okay. Slap, 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 slap. Favorite content ditched last minute. 3+ NPC base types. With a total of 4 NPC base types, the random NPC generator would have been way tastier. I wrote and recorded unique dialogue for each type, but there just wasn't enough time to implement on the last day. Greetings! When approaching an NPC, everyone would have a unique greeting. Oh, sounds like we're missing out on something, but I really like the hand-drawn style. It also reminds me a little bit of Yoshi's Island, but... You know what? I should really get to play the game because I'm losing myself again in tangents. Let's have a last sip of our coffee lemonade. Why? And slap ourselves happy. I still don't know what actually I should do there, but apparently I shouldn't overdo it with the slapping. Okay.
As the town slap elder, I need to keep the villagers happy. Of course, the only thing that makes them happy is slapping them. From years of slapping, my poor little mitts are done for. It breaks my heart to ask, but I need your help. I need you to take my place as Slap Elder and save the villagers from utter sadness. Now, I know you're an aspiring hand model, and it really pains me to ask, but I hope you can find it in yourself to make the sacrifice and give up your modeling dreams for the betterment of the town. Please.
I guess I have to.
Make your old man happy and let those emotions out on my face.
JK, I'm not going to make you fight your father. What kind of game do you think this is? Not to say this isn't a game about suppressing emotions, but... Okay, move fast. Oh, this is even a 3D game. This is great. Didn't appear like this in the first... okay, slap, left, right arrow. Ice is space. What is ice?
Brilliant! Jolly good. Jolly good. Brilliant. Brilliant. A fine slap. Jolly good. Jolly good. Aha! Excellent. Excellent. A fine. Aha!
Okay, maybe it looks like I shouldn't overdo it. The slapping. Oh, your eye disappeared. I think this is totally completely fine thing.
Excellent. Brilliant.
So I'm just going around and slapping people, trying not to make them too unhappy.
Brilliant. Excellent. Excellent. Brilliant.
But they're already swollen, so
Brilliant. Aha! Excellent. A fine. Excellent.
I've already ran out of ice, so I think I'm doing things wrong.
Jolly good.
How about you? What a long face, fella.
Jolly. Aha! Excellent. Excellent.
Jolly good.
Jolly good. A fine. Brilliant. Aha! Jolly good. Jolly good.
This one looks rather jolly.
Excellent. Aha! 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 Excellent. A fine. Excellent. Brilliant. A fine slap. A fine. Excellent. Aha!
So the happiness is at 73%.
Excellent.
And the people look not too happy, actually.
Jolly good. Brilliant. Jolly. Excellent.
But what is this here? Oh, refill ice. Happy slapping. Of course, now I can
Excellent.
keep bringing happiness to the land.
Jolly good. Excellent. Brilliant. A fine. Jolly
You know
good.
what? I don't quite understand how I could fail at this. Maybe it's just beating up a poor person too much.
Brilliant. Jolly good.
But even, okay, so it's slapping them,
Fine.
makes them happy,
Brilliant.
and applying some ice on their bruised faces makes them happy. So
Excellent. Aha!
I'm slapping
Jolly
and
good.
I'm icing. Well, would you looky here? Seems as though I've anointed our little slap prodigy. You make me so flippin' slap happy. Sure, I never really felt comfortable being the slap elder myself, and sure, every day for me at work meant a cold night of weeping into a pint of gelato. But you've really got the gift. Well done. I am so proud of you. 3 stars space.
As the town slap elder.
I'm going to skip this now. You know what? I'm trying now to fail because I didn't quite understand how I could fail at this. But apparently there's a thing as too much slapping. Ah, okay. So now I see it.
Brilliant. Aha!
When I slap an injured person, I'm lowering their happiness. Hey now! What's the big idea? Yes, you are the new slap elder, but... Really? Take it easy, yo! Like, I literally just made you the slap elder today. Yeah, okay, so this was the fail state.
As the town slap.
And from a presentation perspective, I really adore this style. This is very simple and hand-drawn, and like I said, it looks a little bit done out of paint, but you really know how to limit your palette of colors and style. So what I meant to say is there are a lot of worse-looking games with better graphics than your game. So to me, this has a lot of charm, and I also like the mustaches. So I think, this game could benefit even from a little more difficulty. I think right now it's just hit everyone, just not too much until they are happy. Maybe you could have someone go around, maybe some kind of evil slap elder that just keeps slapping the people, so you need to apply ice on them because this other person just goes around and slapping people, and maybe they even make people unhappy that you've already slapped almost too far, or maybe something like this. So just have something to balance, to be on the lookout. Just that I have to make some kind of sacrifice when I'm going around playing this. But in terms of presentation, like I said, I really like this. It doesn't look 3D, and it makes perfect sense just going around. And it looks to be that we are just some kind of pugilist in a ring in the 1920s or even the late 1800s, just in some kind of sideshow tent, just going around slapping people happy. So I give this game 2 slaps up. Ow. And thank you for being a patron and submitting another great original game. Thank you. It says it has grapefruit taste. Well, it tastes like ass. Anyway, sorry, apparently this makes me channel the angry video game nerd. Apologies for my swearing. Yes, again, it is time to fire up my random number generator, and let's have another look at the list of games that are still in the run. It's 38 entries, and we will see now what Fortuna picks this time. And we're playing The Orion Trail by Archimagus, LXT Design, DangerousFat, johnryanaudio, and EvilEd. I think we should look at the submission entry that we know for sure. Just too many people for my poor little display here. The Orion Trail by, here we go, Archimagus, LXT Design, DangerousFat, johnryanaudio, and EvilEric. It is not EvilEd, it's EvilEric. Just a different name, same kind of evilness. It's pronounced Archimagus. Archimagus. Ah, there we go. The rest should be pretty easy. LXT_design. I don't know. Is this a silent underscore? I never know. So they made a game that's called The Orion Trail, apparently a little bit inspired by the Oregon Trail. I don't know if you know it, but there already is a game from Shell Games that's called The Orion Trail, and it's some kind of space quest humor meets FTL meets The Oregon Trail. I urge you to check it out because you can play as a race of bears. But yeah, it's quite funny. It's just funny. Okay, anything I should know about this game is I love your work, still waiting for you to take me up on that FMV game. Well, after I've seen clips of Super Seducer by Richard de la Ruina, I think I can make a better FMV game. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I will do this. But for right now, let's concentrate on your game instead, The Orion Trail. Your home planet was destroyed and you barely escaped. You've gathered a small fleet of survivors as you make your way to Orion, where a new home awaits. Navigate a universe of dangerous pirates and difficult decisions, sacrificing everything as you journey along the Orion Trail. Oh, I should have emphasized this differently. Sacrifice everything as you journey along the Orion Trail. Something like this. When the yellow encounter pops up, that is a button, and they are optional encounters and are often nicer than the random encounters you will get. But you have to choose to click on it or not. There are a few bad ones. This is a lot of Oregon Trail. So I see, just looking at the screenshot here, what's important is my ships. I think they all have different specialities, like here water and food and purple supply. I think they all have some kind of health. And this must be how far along the trail I am. I'm assuming. And yeah, here we have fighters, something on yellow. It's people, water, food. It's fuel. Okay, so this looks very, very nice. I like this low poly style with the glows there on the jets. I like this. Encounter, pirating raiding party. Oh, this is nice with all the emoji there. You really made it very clear, I think, what every option does. There with a chance of 66%, I'm assuming those dice just represent chance. So it's minus 25 fuel, but a chance of 50% chance of +1 damage, I'm assuming. So yeah, why am I just walking you through my thought process? Because maybe I think it's interesting to you what the first thing is that random people notice about your game when they first see it. So this is an encounter. Maybe I should take it, maybe not. But so far, I mean, this looks very nice. This reminds me a little bit of Master of Orion 2, this planet. I don't know why. And we get even a space station. Okay, warning, HTML5 seems not to work on some browsers, probably because we are using WebGL 2.0. If it doesn't work for you, please try the native version for your OS. And here we are again during the download, which was a hefty 176 megs. My camera died, but this is good, so I had time to switch the battery. Okay, here we are in the title screen of the Orion Trail with some sweeping, spacey synth music. So let's have a look at the settings. Ooh, I like those chirpy little sci-fi sounds. Graphics. I don't like full screens, quality ultra. So I think this is really nice that you have here all those game settings that are usually just on the Unity launcher here in game. But for me, for recording purposes, I would have preferred the standard Unity launcher because, yeah, I had to do some gymnastics here to make it fit into my window. Either way, I'm just nitpicky. Okay, so audio, main, music, sound effects, UI, this is very nice. So this is already very polished because you don't see a lot of Ludum Dare games that have a settings menu. Okay, I think I'm ready to play now and go on the Orion Trail where I get dysentery and die. Okay, here we are. So having enough of everything, this looks nice. Can I zoom or rotate the camera or anything? No, let's warp then. I really like the presentation. This looks very nice. You know what? Let's take this encounter. Okay, first kind of feedback. White text on a whitish background that's in front of a very bright planet doesn't read too well. I have just one eye, so take it for what it's worth. Encounter. Let's dock at this space station. Okay, do we want to trade water for food or food for fuel? You know what? We're good. Can I escape? No, I can't. I really have to do something. You know what? Let's take complimentary food and warp again with the planet. Okay, it disappeared. I like the sounds. I very much like the sounds. Encounters. Scanners are picking up some strange readings. Get us out of here. As a derelict carrier near a black hole, we can salvage some fighters, but we'll need to burn extra fuel. There's material for the replicators near a black hole. We'll have to burn extra fuel to reach it safely. Like with any game, after the first time you've read through all the options, you just care about the icons of what it actually does. I'm guilty as well, because my games sometimes have a little bit of flavor text and nobody ever reads them. Neither myself. And also this is how I play FTL. I just go for what's colored, that it takes just into account which kind of resources I want to trade. So we get pretty much of anything, so I just say get us out of here. We still got enough fuel and still are on our way. There's still a lot of space to go, but oh, what is this? This must be our first stop or something. I really like this. Oh yeah, let's take this encounter. Again with the font on this background, I'm really not a fan. Detected an uninhabited star system. Sorry, I can't read this. Okay, plus 10 food, plus 25 food, or plus 25 fuel. You know what? We're good on food, but I think we will need more fuel. Encounter pirating raiding party. This is not good. They're too strong. We're taking hits. Okay, so I can. You know what? -5. You know what? We can afford to fight and perform an emergency jump. Does this work? Apparently, I don't know. Apparently it did. What throws me personally off a little bit is that I can see the starfield moving, but whatever was there, the planet, or in this case the pirates, are still there before they vanish. This is just a very minor pet peeve of mine, but it really feels a little bit strange. Okay, +5 fighters and -25 fuel, -25 fuel, or scanners indicate there's a damaged civilian transport nearby. We are pretty much have enough. Maybe we could use some water, perhaps, but you know what? Let's try get 25% more people, which we can't get anyway. But so far, we're doing quite well. We're doing quite well, I think. Well, is this the ship here that's... Is this the health of the ship with the people in there? And once the health is degraded, all my people die? Is this it? I'm not quite sure how to read this display here. So, we have a situation that needs your attention. Okay, this must be bad. So, what do we want to trade? Well, we can afford the 5 fighters, I think, so it's not too much. It's not too much where we're still doing good, but there's still a lot of space between. So we have to make some sacrifices, I'm sure. Like right now, I'm sacrificing the lining of my stomach, probably. I really shouldn't drink coffee when I'm still up and it's, oh dear, it's 5:15 in the morning. I should go to bed soon. But let's keep playing this one here. Okay. Damage. Okay, so now I get it. This is the damage here. This is a 50% chance of damaging one of those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 health points. You know what? I'm risking it. But this one here got damaged, but we got some more people, I think. Okay, I could do now with some fuel and water. Could do with some fuel and water. What is this? Is this an encounter? I still haven't figured out. Yeah, this must be an encounter. Oh, I was too slow. Too slow. Pirate raiding party. Okay. Should we... what shall we sacrifice? You know what? Emergency jump! Let's warp away again. Okay, there's another encounter. You know what? This time I'm not missing it. I hope. Let's take it. We've detected an uninhabited star system. Water or fuel? I think I'll go for fuel. We can always do with some fuel. By the way, I like the appearance of those planets, and personally, I wouldn't have opted to have this kind of atmosphere around them. Personally, I think they look just gorgeous without it. It's really nice. Let me know if this is a procedural thing or you just made a bunch of textures. Okay, shall we take a hit or the water? No, let's take a hit here. Okay. So apparently a hit just diminishes here our health, but I haven't figured out which ship gets impacted. Maybe this is random. But yeah, let's take another encounter. We can also need positive encounters. I'm pretty sure that I will take any encounter that I get anyways. Okay, what do we need? Fuel or food? Again, no, you know what? Let's go with food. Personally, it just makes a little or a too little impact there. And again, we have this pirate raiding party. You know what? Let's jump out there again. And okay, now my fuel ship was damaged. Okay, we could do with some more water. But we've made the first third of our long journey. You know what? Let's gamble and take the water. Ah, damn it. We got hit here. This doesn't look too good for us. But I want at least to make it half the way to Orion. In space, nobody can hear your stomach grumble. Okay, where was the situation? Looks like some... Okay, shall we... Fighters? Can we afford fighters or people? You know what? I don't know how much 150 is, because there's no indicator there. Are those 200? Are those 1,000? Are those 20 people when the bar is full? I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm hovering over all this, maybe there's just some faint transparency effect that shows me if I go for either option, what will be affected to how much. Maybe something like this, or just stick a number there and I can figure it out myself. But this would have been much more slicker. But again, I know that this is a jam game, so take it my advice, or better leave it. Anyway, shall we take another hit? You know what? I can. Okay, 5 are this much, so it's not too bad. Still got all the people. But we could do with some fuel or water. Still some distance to cover. Okay, let's take the next encounter. Okay, let's go for water. Scanners have detected a large ice planet. This doesn't look to be like an ice planet, but man, the texture looks very, very nice. It's almost a shame that this UI element is such big that it almost covers up everything, because it reminds me a little bit of the planets in Mass Effect 2. Those were also nice. Okay, oh, there's another encounter. Let's take this one as well. This looks to be another good encounter. Now what? Let's go for water again. Man, this dark blue against the black background is also hard to read. Perhaps make this a little bit brighter blue, perhaps? And while we're at it, the text of people here is a little bit hard to read because it's white on yellow. Yeah, it's with me, you've probably noticed. I'm nitpicking mostly on colors because my main job is that of being a colorist, and yeah, this is something I can't shake off. Okay, plus 50 people, but minus 25 gas. The other way around would have been nicer, but we have to suffer. You know what? This looks to be, since we're losing 25 fuel anyway, you can pretty much cross this out here, and this one looks to be like the best option. Since we're losing 25 anyway, at least take 50 water here. Man, those planets are gorgeous. Oh, I like it that the music is picking up now. I hear some strings. So this is very nice that you have some kind of dynamic soundtrack that keeps evolving the further you make it. This is nice. Okay, get us out of here. Again, I think we will be running out of fuel shortly. Okay, let's hope for a good encounter. Oh, we can repair something, or more food or more fuel. You know what? Let's repair something. Okay. It would have been nice to choose which ship I want to repair, but so far this is good. Or maybe even when I'm getting hit and have to take a hit, maybe that I can also select a ship I want to be affected, or take the hit for another one. Okay, so I think we've made it halfway there. This is very nice. This is a visual representation how far it is. This helps. Okay, shall we gamble? Yes, we gamble. Again, taking a hit, but still got half. Our water tank is half full, but the fuel isn't. Food. Oh, we could also do with some food. But you know what? Since I think with the next Space Pirates incident, I will gamble again. So let's just fix 2 of our ships there. Man, I hope the incidents stay good. But apparently, from what I've noticed, is the further we get, the bigger those impacts are. Okay. You know what? We got so many people. That's okay. So 150 is not that much. Okay, this is good. Well, we need some fuel. I really like also the sound effects. Very sci-fi, very nice. Also those chirping little sounds there of the interface. It's very nice. Okay, fuel. It's just a tiny little bit, but it's still fuel. Oh, now I get it why the planet isn't moving. It's because this warping bar has to fill up. But then why are still the planets, the stars moving? I don't quite get it. Okay, fighters. We have enough fighters. Warp. So there it's warping. So We're speeding up, maybe this is it. Yeah, I'm not 100% sold on the logistics of hyperspace travel. Okay, since we're running low on fuel, again, I have to sacrifice some fighters here. So it appears like the incidents and the amount of resources that I will have to sacrifice are getting bigger and bigger. We need water, or you know what? I go for the water because I think we're running low on water. And of course, fuel. Ah, this is tough, man. This is tough. Also, the visuals are very nice of the hyperspace travel. Okay. You know what? Again, I'm trying this one here. And I think, again, I've taken a hit. But at least we've got some people back. Encounter! Encounter! Okay, fuel, fuel, fuel. We need fuel. Oh, this is not much. Oh man. Encounter! Encounter! We're really burning through our fuel. Trade food for fuel, or fuel for water, or fuel for fighters. Of course, food for fuel. It's just balancing out those bars there. Encounter, come on, come on. Bring me some fuel or water or food. Damn it. Oh, this is all bad. -2 fighters. Well, still good enough. I don't know how much those values impact actually the incidents, because I think what would have been nice, I don't know if it's actually implemented and I'm just missing it or it's not, that when you encounter the space pirates, the amount of fighters you have determines how your chances of being hit. For example, the more fighters you have, the less likely you are to being hit. But then maybe if you're low on fuel, of course you can't travel as far, but maybe you're lighter and can evade enemy ships easier. Of course, this makes no sense in space. Everything has exactly 0 weight, but yeah, you know what I mean in terms of trying to have some more interplay between those systems. I know I'm talking here from the high horse because my Ludum Dare entry, that's also a take on Oregon Trail, is not even a quarter or even a tenth, has a tenth of the depth of this game here. So I know, my game sucks. Okay, water or food? You know what, let's go with food, because I can't quite make out how low our water is. Please make this a little bit brighter here. Okay, food or fighters? I think I will go for food. Oh man, yeah, it's really nice. Now I'm pretty sure that the soundtrack is dynamic, because there are a lot of more instruments now playing than the first time. Okay, I think I need water, but fuel, come on, I need fuel. Did I spend too much fuel early on? But the balancing apparently is pretty nice, because I'm running low on pretty much everything apart from people. But still, it looks like this would be possible. It looks like this would be possible. Yeah, this all costs... No, this one doesn't cost fuel. Yeah, I take the hit gladly for just a little bit of gasoline, just to limp to the next incident there. Of course, what would have also been nice would be some kind of stops or shops where you can really trade something here, like in this incident. But I mean, you can't count on always those incidents happen, but maybe have some like 3 shops or something where you know that how the rates of how to trade resources, so that I can plan. Yeah, I will stock up on people, because with the next trader I can trade people for fuel. This sounds horrible, but I think you know what I mean. Okay, minus food for fuel. I think I will have to spend some, food on fuel. Must be some biodiesel then. Okay, we have a situation that needs your attention. This looks to be a sacrifice, the cult of sun worshippers. I think there was a typo. I think it said worshippers, but yeah, again, I'm talking from the high horse because my game is full of horrible typos and doesn't have as much flavor text or any at all as your game has. So okay, more fuel. Okay, we're running low on water, food and fuel. So Huh. I'm not quite sure if we can make it to Orion, but maybe, just maybe we can make it. Okay, more fuel. Fuel is always good because fuel, we can always trade fuel for anything else in space. Okay, we need food. We need food. Okay, the music is really ramping up now in its intensity. But I think the water is, I'm running out of water. I think this is what's happening here. Okay, this is good. This is good. We need some more water. Man, I'm limping towards the end goal of Orion. 2 fighters, I don't care. Just stay hydrated, you fools. Stay hydrated. Come on. Ah, the Orion Trail. Game over. Did I reach Orion or did I run out of something? Man, this is not clear. Looks like you've ran out of time because I'm not sure if I failed or whether I made it. But nice music also for the game over screen. And this looks like one of my favorite screensavers for Windows 3.11. Thoughts so far, well, they have been sprinkled throughout my experience with your game, but overall this is a very intricate and very rich in content. Of course, you can always do some polishing. Like I said, it's just with the colors and the legibility against some stuff. But yeah, maybe this is just me, because overall you really have a high bar set already, where what I'm criticizing is just minor little imperfections among a thing that's otherwise pretty solid and polished. So I give you 2 thumbs up and thank you for submitting. Time for the last Patreon game that I have of this Ludum Dare, and this one is by Vladimír Novák and it's called Our Shelter. I can play it here on the web, but first I want to look at the description. Do you sacrifice your family and furniture to survive? Well, I'm not so sure about my furniture. This is a rather nice Chippendale, and I'm not willing to give it up, thank you. Grandma can go. Okay, so from the graphics here, this reminds me a little bit of Fallout Shelter, but a bit more pixely and a bit more oppressing. I like this. I like this already. What I can see here. So apparently we have here 4 people we need to manage. 100% apparently relates to their health. The boiler capacity. So we have to manage a boiler, the air filter, and apparently also the temperature. This looks to be like some kind of bunker simulator. This is very nice. My 5th LD entry. Your task is simple. Survive in post-nuclear war shelter. You and your family must survive. Radioactive fallout in your shelter. Air filters are limited. Fuel for steam generator is also limited. Okay, so fuel and air filters are limited. So after a few days, somebody froze to death and you must solve that. Okay, so apparently sacrifices must be made. Out of time. 48 hours is not much, but I not want to submit in jam. Character animations, working hazmat suits, much more furniture, expeditions for fuel, sleeping, and foods needs better endings. So this was done in 48 hours, and it's, I mean, in 48 hours, perhaps I would have been able to just pixel this scene here without any coding at all. So this is quite commendable already. How to play. Keep boiler filled with fuel. Fix air filter on surface when it broke. Keep warm whole family. When somebody dies, game not end, but when you die, game over. Okay, so when I die, the game is over. When anyone else dies, well, I have to deal with it. Okay, so I pick up a filter from the table, get out, and fix the filter here. Okay, this makes sense. When somebody, okay, keep an eye on your eye. Check character's health, air filter condition, etc. Controls, right, D or right. This is nice having options for my preferred hand on the keyboard. So D or right, left, switch character. Okay, so you can switch characters. This is nice. Q and E. So this is a one-handed game, which I'm very fond of. Game has good ending, but you must play at least 50 minutes. Very interesting ending with explanation of that red light. Oh, okay, so we shall. Changelog. Few hours after combo ends, I fixed not working pickable items and disabled splash screen and final cleanup of tons of test images from repository. 3.12, fix not working air filter, not killing players. Add more fuel into furniture because game can't be finished. Oh, okay, so you can use your furniture as fuel apparently. Lock hazmat suits. Okay, let's play it on the web then. For at least 50 minutes. Well, let's see how long I managed to survive. Right here, it's getting towards 6 in the morning and I want to catch some sleep, but sacrifices must be made. Please enable sound and use headphones for better mood. You have been warned. But this is what I'm doing. Do I hear anything? Day 432, Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, there is some sound. Pick up small table, pick up table. Take hazmat suit, lost key. Okay, so use ladder, pick up table, add fuel to steam boilers. So, air filter is broken, damn it! So, pick up small table, no hazmat suit, lost key, boiler capacity 8%, 4%. Oh, damn it, now the temperature is dropping, damn it! Okay, add fuel. Apparently we really have to be very fast there. Okay. You know what? I don't need this table. I don't need it. But the air filter, how does this air filter work? I'm not quite sure. Pick up small table, take a book. No. Damn it. Everyone's losing some health. Okay. Go to surface, hazmat suit, lost key. Okay, so I've dropped the book there. Let's use the ladder. Oh, damn it. This is not good with the air filter. But I don't have a hazmat suit. I mean, when I go out... Okay, so the air filter is okay, but I don't have the hazmat suit key. And this is why Father here lost some health. Oh, damn it. Should have put some coal back in there. You know what? I don't need this table here. Use ladder. Ah, damn it. Air filter broken again. And it's cold. Oh, damn it. Come on. You know what? Let's sorry. There we are. Let's go with Mom and have her fix the air filter while I'm trying again here to throw some coal into the boiler. Into the furnace. Come on, where is Mom? Is there something on the surface? Maybe the hazmat suit? Oh man. Poor wife. Come on, get back in. Get back in. Okay, I still need E to heat up now the furnace there. But I think coal is running out fast. Huh. Can I take another book and throw that into the boiler? Yes, it does a little bit. It helps a little bit, but not much. So apparently I've lost the keys because you didn't implement the hazmat suits. Is this correct? Or am I just misinterpreting things here? Huh. But so far, I really like the atmosphere. The sound is great. And of course, I mean, it's a little bit glitchy. Like you said, you've ran out of time, but I think this is perfectly fine because from the mechanics standpoint, so far, everything works. Oh, you know what I like? That the people, once they are inside again, they regenerate health. So I think I will have here now the wife constantly go up once the air filter breaks. So here we are. She can do this. Come on. Air filter, okay, get back in. And this is me. This is interesting because I'm still wearing a tie. Plumbers don't wear ties, but when shit is hitting the fan in some horrible apocalyptic Fallout world, yeah, you still gotta look good. You know what? This boiler, as soon as anything happens here, I will throw this into the boiler. What is it with the red light here? What is it? It's day 433 now. And shall we add this to the steam boiler already? You know what? Let's do this and have Mom again take a hit for us, while Father here. Come on, Mom, get back in. So, while Father here still heats up or throws some books into the boiler. This is very nice. This is very interesting how you constantly have to switch back and forth. Okay, so the wife is not doing too well, but you know what? She will make it. What's it with the red light here? During daytime? It's not. Air filter is broken again. Seriously. Okay, and the boiler is. Come on, get back in. Okay. Air broken again. Seriously. You know what? I will have now Father go up and die. I hope not. So, now let's have our son here throw things or books into the furnace and get back in here, old man, get back in here. And I really also like how you did the layout here of this whole thing, because you always feel that, man, those distances are just too far. So I get Mom here in case the air filter breaks again. This is really atmospheric up there, and I really dig the sound atmosphere that you have here, because it's very subtle. But there's no music. Is this the air filter again? I hope not. Yeah, throw some books into the fire. Who needs books when you want to survive? Maybe it would have been interesting to have some other value, perhaps happiness, and you could read a book or just throw it into the fire, right? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe people could get sick, but I don't know. Have you played This War of Mine? This is a good game. This also reminds me a little bit of it in terms of, yeah, you have to manage just the condition of a couple of survivors in a hostile environment, and yeah, sacrifices must be made. So throw some coal in there. Okay, the air filter is doing okay, but we're running low on coal and furniture for that matter. So I think the air filter will sooner or later. We lost the key to the hazmat, so the air filter will sooner or later give way. Yeah, there we are. But Mom's on the job. Mom will fix it. Oh, I hope she doesn't die, because she seems to be the only one who can really fix the air filter quickly. No, stay in. And let's have Dad here. Throw some more books into the fire. What would have been nice is having these kind of on-screen displays somewhere here on the thing that's affected. Like have here the fire go up and down, and as further down it is, it's the boiler capacity. The boiler is empty, or just have some kind of, I don't know, thermostat here that shows the temperature, or maybe just, yeah, like you did here with this little fog effect here when the air filter is broken and everyone starts coughing. Just pull it out here from the menu and up there where actually it matters. So shall we throw it already into the stove and into the boiler, into the furnace? Yes, let's do this. We're already running out of furniture here, but we can make it a little bit longer. I think we can make it a little bit longer. Air filter is broken. Mom, come on. Okay, air filter is okay. I think it's good that they recover. No, wrong button. I think it's really good how fast they recover. Okay, I think we're almost out of coal and almost out of furniture. So yeah, let's drop here some coal. Oh, this is very helpful that I can drop some coal so that I can go back and forth now. But yeah, I've run out of coal. But I know what you thought about just having expeditions or little trips to the outside world for fuel and maybe have some kind of food there, and like I said, sanity or mental health. I think there are a lot of possibilities, and I'm damn it, the air filter again. Yeah, and I'm really curious, what's the thing there? Oh god. So add fuel to this. Good. Air filter is okay again. Air filter is broken again. And the boiler is almost out of coal again. Okay, air filter is okay. But the next time it breaks, I can't send out my poor wife again. So, where's the kid? There. Where's the old man? No. Sometimes I'm not quite sure which person I'm controlling. Okay, apparently I have to send out the wife again. Yeah, I don't know which person I'm controlling. Maybe you could highlight them somehow. Maybe have like with The Sims, where you have this green floating gem over them. Okay. Okay, the boiler is broken. Let's throw in something here. And the last coal. And you know what? I will fix it myself. Okay. Yes, day 437, and I think we're pretty much out of options. So at least father is doing well. I'm recovering here, but only until the boiler runs out. Because I can't do anything here with the hazmat suits. No one has the key, and the air filter is broken. So, you know what? Maybe the kid. Maybe the kid can fix it. Whew. But right now, we've run out of resources. So I will just try out and see what is there. Is there anything? No. No, this is it. So right now I think, yeah, the temperature is dropping. Oh my god. Temperature is dropping severely. And now everyone's losing health. And there's just nothing more. And the air filter is broken again. Where's my wife? Maybe she can fix it again. Let's hope that she can fix it. Minus 40 degrees. Oh my god, this is horrible. How cold is it out there? Maybe it's not as cold out there as it is inside, but my poor wife almost dead. No, my son is at minus 5%, so she's at minus 2. And me and my father, okay, we're at you die with whole family after 438 days. Sorry, I couldn't manage to do it any longer, but I think maybe that's even the point. Is there anything else? I'm clicking, I'm hitting EQ space, nothing. I think this was the game. I've made a lot of sacrifices, and in the end, it didn't matter. It only drew out the inevitable for a couple of days longer, but in the end, at minus 40 degrees inside, and a big, glaring, uncaring red eye in the distance, there was not much hope for me. Yeah, about the freezing to death kind of thing. Maybe you want to look into Frostpunk. This is a very interesting game, incidentally also by the people who made This War of Mine. If you like this game here and are looking for some more inspirations, perhaps, I would really check them out, because I think there's a lot in those that you can work into this game, provided you want to keep working on it, of course. But overall, I give it 2 thumbs up. Very dense atmosphere, very nice mood. So yeah, thank you for submitting and pointing me towards this kind of game. It's sad, but I mean, that's life, right? Again, it's time for a random game. And as always, the RNG 2000 will help me pick. Looks like it's going to be Hyper Skater by neowhoru. I'm assuming because he didn't specify a pronunciation for his nickname, so I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Again, this is pretty much the theme of this channel. Well, this and strange drinks. Okay, so anything else that I should know about the game is this time the gameplay is much more better as in my LD42 entry. So let's find out and see for ourselves. Hyper Skater is a platformer about a guy on a skateboard who rescues his friends. Sounds like a 90s 16-bit game to me. To rescue his friends, he must sacrifice energy from himself. But be careful, if the rescue costs too much energy, you die. The good news, there are collectibles to refill part of your energy. Sounds like some advertising game for, I don't know, Coca-Cola or Monster Energy. Controls, AD or left and right to move, left and right, space to jump. This sounds very straightforward. Gameplay. Just touch your odd friend so that he gets the energy. Collectibles can give you new energy. Okay, so sounds very, very straightforward. 3 levels are currently playable in this jam version. Have fun with the game. Oh, this looks nice. VR world. This is so early 90s. I love it. Oh, more levels. The sewer. Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of I don't know, Commander Keen for some reason. Yeah, the good old DOS games that were just out of being CGA and already had some more colors, but still were pixely as hell. Okay, so I'm assuming I will be playing the Windows version then. Oh, I really love the type there. The kerning is a little bit weird, but I have a pet peeve for kerning when the letters aren't evenly spaced. But I like this. I like this. Yeah, like I said, it looks like an early DOS game where they already had VGA graphics. And there's a nice sound. Very nice sound. Okay, press fire to start. So I'm assuming it was the spacebar for jump. Let's just see that I'm having my fingers there on the right keys. There we go. Eye patch. Still looking good. Mouse pointer out of the image. Yeah, I'm 100% pro. Good, let's fire and start. Okay, how to play. Sacrifice energy to free your friends. You touch them to give them your energy to free them. Press fire to continue. It's the Cyber City. Oh, I like the parallax scrolling that's going on there. Oh man, this is so much like a 16-bit game. I love it. Okay, so I'm touching my friend. So they're pretty hyper too now. Should we go into the laundry? Can I go up and in there? Apparently I can't, but the controls feel very nice and snappy. Perhaps the jumping is a bit too high or too long. Is there something down here? Apparently there is. A poor friend. Whoa. I've sacrificed now quite a lot of my energy. There's some more. Okay, there's another can, and great, bro, you finished the cyber city. This is so 90s, early 90s. I love it. Okay, how to progress from here? Okay, so the game progresses automatically. Oh, there's also already a friend. I don't know why, but I think probably since Limbo, the first thing that I do is go in the opposite direction and see if there's something hidden or a secret. Well, it's not even since Limbo, probably since Metroid even. Okay, there's a poor friend up here. I really like it that each stage has its own sound. So this one is really nice. I like the momentum there on my skateboarding cool kid avatar. This is nice. So you know what, let's get here some more energy. But I think, yeah, this was good because I was just short of running out of energy. But I can't run out of energy because I'm hyper. I'm the hyper skater. Okay, so there really need to manage here that I have enough energy that I can still heal up my friends and still have enough energy left for myself. Great, bro, you finished the sewer. Sick, bro. Is this skater lingo? I don't know. I wouldn't know. The rooftops. This is very nice. I really like the variety of levels you have here. I mean, those are typical video game levels, right? First the city, then the sewers, then the rooftops. Reminds me a little bit of the Turtles game. What was it? Turtles in Time. That's a fun game. But at least, I mean, the locations remind me a little bit of that. Okay, so... is this... oh dear. You're lost and all your friends are lost too. Oh, this is like the ending of the NES, the game over screen of Friday the 13th. You and your friends are dead. That's grim, bro. Let's try the rooftops again. Okay, so apparently in this level here, you know what? Let's commit suicide because I probably would have needed this orange. So it's not just going from left to right and picking up everything you can, but yeah, you have to pay attention at what you pick up at what time. So I'm going back now and to pick up the tasty orange here, and then the soda can. Oh man, this person is really hyper. Okay, so you really have to be careful there with your jumps. I mean, this is fine. For level number 3, people should have figured out how to play this. Great, bro, you finished the rooftops. Totally red. This is awesome sauce. Does anyone still say awesome sauce? Probably not. You rescued all your friends. Press fire or space to restart the game. This was nice. This was a nice platforming experience. I like that it was a little bit different for you being on a skateboard, so you always had to manage your momentum that was going left and right, and it really felt from the controls very nice and snappy. Maybe a tad floaty because you could jump that high. Maybe maybe I would just increase gravity and jump force. So that the jumps just go faster up and down, perhaps. But this is just me. From presentation wise, I really like it. I mean, you know me, I'm a fan of retro games, and because this is what I grew up with. So it's instant nostalgia for me. As for the mechanics and the gameplay, it was a little bit lacking in that regard of the theme. Effectively, it wasn't so much making sacrifices, at least not in the first 2 levels, but I think this was probably because those can be seen as the easy tutorial levels. But from that standpoint, I would have enjoyed if there was a little bit more to it than just trying to avoid the power-ups and then going back to collect them. Frankly, I don't know what I would do differently in terms of the mechanics, but I feel that there's still a little bit in there For example, that you have to power your friends. I mean, right now you just touch them and they take like 40 energy away from you. Maybe it's just like that you can, if you touch them and it slowly builds up their energy, and if you leave them before their bar is full or something, they still stay there. So you can manage a little bit that you see, oh my God, I'm just giving them just enough so that they still are there, but that I keep some energy left. Or maybe even have the energy affect how far you can jump, your own energy, or in a sense how hyper you are, how far you can jump, how fast you can go on your skateboard, and maybe that you can work this into for players that also skill and speed in finishing the levels, for example, plays a bigger role in terms of your core mechanics. But again, those are just wild ideas. I mean, if you keep working on it so far, you got pretty nice, the groundwork pretty nice. Like I said, it looks like a great VGA game. I'm really a fan of this high color but still low res appearance. So 2 thumbs up and thank you very much for submitting. Just before I said that Our Shelter was the last game of my Patreons, but that was not entirely true because I completely overlooked Gustavo Silva and his team's game. So I want to catch up now with this, and let's see what he wrote me on Twitter. Hi Pixel Prophecy, we are delighted we could successfully finish one more game jam. It is an honor to participate in this event and play your game, The Sacred... Oh, thank you very much. Also, we would be pleased if you play ours and give your feedback. Have fun, mate. Oh, I'm sure that I will. Your games are always so very polished. Oh, of course. I mean, just look at this title screen. Looks polished already. Okay, Triumph Tribute. A game by Dizzy, Stemblue, Keldy, Marshall, Tiago Lopez, Bruno Pavao, I'm assuming this is correctly pronounced or even 30% correctly, and Guilherme Sousa, I hope. Hello Ludum Dare, for the 4th time our team is participating in this incredible event. I hope you'll have a good time playing our game. This game was made by members of Coffee Machine Studios, Fanati, and others. I wanted to read Coffee and Fanta. It's a weird mix. About the game. In a distant realm, 5 heroes are walking in a dense forest, looking forward to their next adventure together. Everything was fine, until something very strange happens. Play to find out and help our heroes to survive while facing a very dark secret. Ooh, sounds intriguing. Commands, WASD or AWUDSD. Weird. WASD movement, open chests, mouse right button, minigames. Oh, this is nice. Mouse left button. Oh, there are even some tips. Try to avoid the enemies you don't want to battle. Life for life, remember? Okay, so avoiding enemies. The minigames are Barbarian, hit the center with left click. Cleric, use mouse left and right click to position the stone at the center. Okay, hit the center, left and right. Mage, hold mouse, left click and release when you are on the darker blue area. Okay, without images, I have no idea what this means. Ranger, wait for the aim to be at the center and left click. Paladin, defend all axes by moving the mouse up and down. Explore the map. Ooh, I like exploring. Programmers, LinkedIn, Guilherme de Souza, Gustavo de Souza. I'm assuming you're related. Sorry. I'm assuming you're related or not at all like the Carmex at id Software. Luis Guilherme Pellegrini. Artists Bruno, Tiago, Victor, William Carvalho, and Coffee Machine Studios page is here. So there's even some patch notes, fixes, reset game bug, fixed English text, fixed. So it's just fixes. So I think we will play the 64-bit Windows version then and see how it literally plays out. And I'm already hearing some very moody piano chords. And yeah, this sounds great. So Barbarian, a right mouse button to open, Barbarian left click mouse button, Paladin. Oh, okay, so those are the mini games again, explained with images as I was complaining before. So oh, the music is picking up. This is nice. This sounds like a trailer music for the upcoming adventure of a lifetime. 4 friends started where no one ever expected them to. Sorry, this is my trailer voice that's constantly playing in my head when I'm hearing music. Back to the game. So avoid engaging with enemies, otherwise one of your characters must be sacrificed. Ah, now I get it. Sacrifices must be made. Great music, really great music. So I'm assuming, yeah, this was the tutorial, the credits, as we've seen here. Credit where credit is due. So let's start the game here. Very nice graphics. Oh, this is so polished again. So let me read this in my very best narrator voice. Sorry. In a faraway realm, 5 heroes were walking in a dense forest, looking forward to their next adventure together. Everything was fine, until suddenly a mysterious wraith appeared in front of the heroes and started talking in a violent manner. Sorry, I should have read the text before. And started talking in a violent manner. You foolish heroes, those only seek glory and gold. I shall challenge you in my realm. As soon as the wraith finishes talking, the floor beneath the heroes opened abruptly, and all of them fell in. They heard the wraith's final words. You're all cursed. A life for a death, that will be. So here is when the story starts. Was this still the wraith talking? So let's choose our play. Oh, this is very cute. Barbarian, Cleric, Paladin, Wizard, and Ranger. Usually I play always as a Ranger. I'm the sneaky Khajiit in Skyrim, that if you see me, it's already too late for me, because you never see me. Usually it's just an arrow in the back or an arrow in the knee, if I can manage to shoot it. But since I enjoy playing Khajiit over playing a Ranger, you know what? Let's go with a Paladin, because this appears to be a very cute kid. I really like the art style. Okay, so wow, it's tile-based, the movement. This looks very nice. Okay, inventory. Equipped item, no equipped items. Right mouse button to open. Was there anything in there? Inventory. Restore 15 HP for all squad members for every new battle. Okay, but I think we want to avoid enemies. And I walked straight into them. I will be generous this time. A life will be spared. Oh, thanks. Okay, so... Oh, good. Huh. I think I understood how the minigames work here. This is nice. Okay, let's explore the map. It's a little bit too dark for me, but this is probably because I have the lights behind the camera. And... Oh. Oh dear. Huh. Come on. Okay, the camera is lagging a little bit too much, because it would have been nicer to know where I could go. But overall, I mean, again, oh wow, this is so polished with the sound and the cute animations. It looks very, very finished. Maybe it would have been nice, because right now, I mean, like I said, this looks so much polished. Now I'm starting to nitpick. So take whatever I say with a grain of salt, or a pitcher of salt, or a freaking bag of salt, because this is from presentation wise, this is already top notch. What would have been nice, however, would have been some kind of icon pop up, so that I know what I pull out of the chests. So what I'm not sure is, oh, did I drop it? Ah, damn it, I dropped it. would have been nice is, I don't know if this inventory, is it when I have it in the inventory, it affects all the squad, or only if I drop it there on 50 chance of not receiving damage when you lose a minigame. Okay, so let's just equip all the items then. Okay, another gripe, well, gripe, it's not even a gripe, it's just a very minor thing, would be that I'm pressing now up, but I have to wait for the animation to finish, and this feels a little bit laggy. It's just a minor personal thing. Oh, damn it!
A life for a life you shall pay. Sacrifice your barbarian in order to play.
Well, I think we have to. Okay, so I don't quite understand. Oh, this is hit the mark when I'm in center. Okay, now I get it. And also probably, no, was this mouse button up or down? Oh, so it was, come on. Oh, damn it. I completely forgot how the mini games work. Okay, so holding down mouse button. I still don't know how this mini game works here. This one, I understand. This one I understand. But okay, so you want to avoid battles at all costs. Good, but there's a chest. Good, what did we get? Okay, so okay, when a hero dies, they also lose, of course, the item they had equipped. Reduce receiving damage for all your squad. Health 90-50. You know what? Health bars would have been also nice. Like again, this is critique that is very nitpicky. Health bars would have been nice so that I can see at a glance which one of my heroes is the one that's close at the death's door. And right now it is this little bunny here. Yeah, I really should familiarize myself more with the mini games. Okay, can I? No, apparently I want to explore what's down there, but oh damn it, there's nothing down there.
A life for a life you shall pay. Sacrifice your wizard in order to play.
And so we shall. Ah, okay, now I get it. I need to move my mouse up and down to avoid the attacks. This is a little bit counterintuitive because I was expecting it to go from the side of the enemy towards me. Ah, damn it. Not from left to right. See here, it would have made much more sense. It feels right now that I'm protecting the enemy here and not myself. Okay. Not too far off the mark here. Okay, I understand this, I feel. Yes! Getting better at it. I really like those minigames. Those are very inventive. Remind me a little bit of WarioWare, where it's just a couple of seconds of the weirdest minigames you can think of. So good, I've won, but of course we've lost another hero. Sacrifices had been made. Oh, okay. Good thing that I just waited there for the scrolling to finish. Did we come from here? I'm not sure. Oh, damn it.
A life for a life you shall pay. Sacrifice your ranger in order to play.
Oh man, this is getting really hard. Okay, not doing too bad here. I also think I got down now the mechanics of the mini games. Took me a while to understand what was going on, but yeah, I'm feeling like I'm doing good here. The only downside is that I'm completely lost. I'm completely lost. Okay, we only got 2 heroes left, so let's see for how much longer I can play. Is there anything here? Oh yeah, there's a passage. Oh man, this sucks, really. How should I have known?
A life for a life you shall pay. Sacrifice your cleric in order to play.
Okay, so it's just a little kitten here doing all the work. Okay, but I think at least I'm doing not too bad with this minigame here. I think. But now with the next enemy, I think that probably was it. Oh, okay, there. I think this is the place where we started, just above there. I mean, the variety of different enemies, this is very nice. This is really nice. Only that the camera is lagging here. Oh, damn it. Game over. This was harsh. Okay, let's try this one more time. Let's try this one more time. And again, I'm playing the cute little kitty cat. It's a cute little kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
Okay, this time I hope that I'm doing better now. Ah, no, I was... Ah, damn it. I was expecting that this lava blob enemy would go down with the next tile, but apparently it didn't. Maybe it would have helped to have some telegraphing of where the enemies would step with the next tile, or maybe I'm just moving too fast. Probably have played too much rogue on DOS, but it would have been nicer here that I just know when there's suddenly an enemy. Ah, okay. Okay, I was hoping for another chest up here. Maybe there is one. No. Oh, good. Okay, let's hope this guy doesn't turn around too quick. Oh! Dead end. A life for a life. Yeah, take my ranger. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I'm not too good with this slicing minigame there. But with the others, I think I manage. Yes, this I understand. This is very inventive. I really like those little minigames. Oh, yeah. Just need a bit of practice, right? So this looks to be like a very strong enemy. Oh man. Okay, just one more hit. Then that's that. Oh, damn it, I overshot there. Yes. Good. Getting the hang of it. Okay. Oh, yeah, this was a dead end. Oh, there's not even a secret door or something. Well, that sucks. Ah! Damn it, come on. The cleric. Want my cleric? Ah, well, you can have the cleric. Never understood their minigame anyway. I think it's like a golf game where you have to land your little bar or little sword or whatever that was just in the right place. Does it make sense there to go up and down? I don't think it would. Is there anything here? Okay, so this was where I started. Anything here? This looks like... Ah, the wizard. Yeah, take my wizard. Yeah, I was thinking that I was doing better, but apparently I didn't. But I think I've seen most of the map. It's hard to know where exactly you are or where you're supposed to go. Because I don't know if I'm looking... I think I'm looking for a way up, right? Or the exit or something. But yeah, okay, so this was another dead end, and I've... You know what, at this point I could pretty much start over because I've just been wasting... Oh, yeah. Too many of my heroes there. So yeah, let's continue down and right. Where we were before here and see if there's any more to go in this direction. Because if not, I shall not pursue this direction the next time. Okay, yeah, so there we were before. Okay, another dead end and another dead end. Goblin there, or demon, or whatever it was. Ah, good, at least we got something. What is this? 50% chance to perform a critical. Yeah, do we need a critical? Yeah, let's go for the critical. I mean, it's of no use anymore, because as soon as I touch a thing... Okay, so they move like this. But this was point. Oh my god. So I've managed to make it through those two stabby twin cats, but then I just ran into this big red guy, and yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this just one more time, and this time I choose the wizard just so that I can practice their minigame. And yeah, let's have more health. Good. And let's try to avoid this blob here, if we can. But not good, like so. Okay, I think this was how you avoid this thing. Okay, I think there was a treasure chest down here, and then there's no point in looking. Yeah, let's give you this multiplier there. Yeah, from the map design, like I said, it's just a couple of dead ends, and you're not rewarded for them. So if you really want to, damn it, you want to know how to reward players, just look no further than Skyrim. Even at the stupidest summit, there's a treasure chest or just something to reward you for all the pain you've probably taken to get there. Okay, so the Wraith will be generous this time. Okay, this wasn't too well. But yeah, at least I'm doing this kind of Arkanoid Pong game the best. Okay, the Ranger hit the mark. What's this, the Cleric? I'm not too good with discerning between different RPG classes. For me, everything's the same. Oh, it was holding down the left mouse button, right. Okay, so we've taken a hit here, but it's... Oh, okay, so this was another pointless cul-de-sac. Or dead end, if we're not being fancy. Yeah, it's not helped because we're so zoomed in that I really just have to react very quickly, and sometimes it's just no use. If there's just an enemy coming up there, you have no way there of making it. So this is how I would change the map, having less situations like this. This is infuriating. This just feels cheap. Okay, yeah, sure, take my Ranger. Take my Ranger, why not? Okay, let's deflect some. It would have been funny if the skeleton was throwing bones at me. Okay, I think we can do this. Yes, just a little bit, Okay, so yes, now I got it. Okay, I won, and I don't want to go down there because I recall how this went the last time. Yeah, I think... come on, seriously? Yeah, sure, take the Cleric. Why not? But at least it felt like we were getting stronger, or it was just this +2 critical. Yeah. Like I said, exploration doesn't feel rewarding in this game. So I think now... I'm not quite sure, but I think I've seen the whole map now. Is there anything there? No. Doesn't look to be the case. But there's another chest. And yeah. What's this? Increase all your damage for squad members. Yeah, we're running low on squad members. That's the thing. Anything up there? Just this stabby cat here. It's going around in circles. Yeah, this is where we started out. Okay, so apparently there's no way to win this, or didn't I just see the exit? Okay, so this cat moved up. Yeah, sure, take the barbarian and let's get it over with. But this is very polished, very polished. Like I said, my biggest problem is just the map design and some very minor UI stuff. Otherwise, it's, I mean, throw in some kind of campaign and more maps, maybe even a town, and you have a complete game, right? Have we been here before? Yes, this looks like we've been here before. And I recall you. I recall this guy here. Yeah, you know what? Let's get it over with and sacrifice ourselves. And let's make the ultimate sacrifice. Well, we still had the paladin. I completely forgot. Ah, too soon. Close. I really like this idea with the mini games. This is very nice. Usually it's just, you know, the good old dice you throw, which you, as a player, doesn't involve any skills. You just have to hope for the best if your weapon is strong enough and the dice and fortuna is on your side. So frankly, I like this approach of having the battles play out in little mini games. I really like this because it involves myself a little bit more. I think this is a problem I have in general with RPG games. Personally, for me, it just feels so random because at the end of the day, you're at the mercy of a dice roll. And this is why action RPGs or action adventures are a little bit more interesting to me, because you're using what the computer can do for your game to the fullest. It's not just randomness like a dice throw, but it's actually you can react to what the player is doing. And this is exactly what is happening here. So yeah, very well done in this regard. Very well done. The music reminds me so much of some Fallout 3 or even Fallout 4 dungeons. So let's hop a little bit into this direction and it's game over. Wow. Yes, again, thank you very much for submitting. This was a very polished and very good experience. Like I said now multiple times, just minor tweaks to the interface. This is just, luxury problems. And maybe have the camera zoomed out a little more, or the movement snappier in a sense, or just like you've seen it. When I ran into dead ends, it just felt cheap that I was assaulted there by a guy or some monster, and there was nothing there. And to me, this it just comes down to the map design. But apart from that, this again, it's a very polished experience, like always from your team. So I give this game 2 solid thumbs up and really enjoyed myself, apart from the parts where I hate the map. In this, for the last game of this episode, I again turn to the trusty hands, of the RNG 2000. I think I forgot it last time, so this is still the list of games that are in the run. So it's still 34 games. Yes, this is correct. Just glancing over, because I think before I had sometimes double entries or Patreon entries there. So I think I cleaned up everything now quite well. So without talking too much around, let's have our random number generator find us the next game to play. It looks to be Overpopulation, made by Heavy Fuel Studios, aka Process and Loziment. Loziment? We'll see. Overpopulation by... It's pretty straightforward, but Process is pronounced Process. Yeah, not having problems with Process, I don't know how to pronounce Loziment. Loziment? Loziment. I'm so sorry. So, Twitter handles and anything that I should know is please play the download version because the WebGL does not have audio. As usual, yes, of course, I'm always favoring the desktop version. Anything else? No, not really anything else, but we like your videos. Thank you. This is very nice. Thank you for watching. Okay, let's head over to LD Jam and take a closer look at Overpopulation. It is the year 2200 and overpopulation has become a real problem. Overpopulation is a game where you have to make decisions of whether to sacrifice or spare people. You need to look at data and decide, but watch out, you can easily make enemies. Sounds like some kind of a Netflix original series? I don't know. The screenshots look very moody and dystopian. And a young sacrifice, let go. Hold Q to view record. Hold E to view details and guideline. Okay, so it's Q and E. And apparently they're just people coming up and I need to... sorry, my eye. And I need to discern whether to spare them or not. Okay, so this must be the screen with the details. Criminality guidelines. Criminality is bad. Children are bad. People from District South, Flecken, and Sipipt must be sacrificed. Don't trust anyone. Don't listen to anyone. Don't obey anyone except the government. Do your job and you won't be harmed. If you catch you doing suspicious stuff, you will have to face the consequences. Oh, okay, so this looks to be like some dystopian Papers, Please then. Well, I'm intrigued. Tools used: Unity 3D, Visual Studio, PaintNet, Audacity, and Blender. Features over 50 names. This is like my Starbucks prototype. Multiple greetings, multiple records and history, 5 endings. How to play: press Q to see record and crimes and E to see the details and guideline. When you have found whether you want to sacrifice or spare a person, click the buttons below or press S and L. Oh, okay. S and L is not really intuitive because I'm resting my fingers now on Q and E, so having A and D perhaps would have been nicer than S and L, but we will find out if this is really a problem. There are 5 days in the game. That's it. Hope you enjoy. We really recommend you download the game, yes, instead of playing the web version. So let's get the Windows download. Apparently it is recommended. And here we are at the title screen of Overpopulation. One kind of feedback from me: please make it possible for me to run this game in windowed mode, or at least let me resize the window, because this messes up my whole recording system and maybe this gameplay will be a little bit out of sync right now. So I hope it's not too bad, but yeah, just a heads up, maybe for next time. Okay, so here we are on the title screen of Overpopulation, a Ludum Dare game made in 48 hours. And I very much enjoy the music. It got drums, I like it. I can hear guitars, I really like this. And it has this kind of, restlessness and even, melancholic outlook into the future. So I think this fits the game perfectly. Let's have a look at the credits. Process, Programming Graphics UI, and Lozement, Programming Modeling Story. Music from Juke Deck. Oh, create your own at jukedeck.com. Okay. Yeah, I like the music. Game was created by Heavy Fuel Studios. Okay, so let's play the game. Q&E it was.
In the year 2200, overpopulation has become a real problem, and the world population is close to 50 billion.
This is a lot.
The government has decided to begin sacrificing people to stop the crisis. Unlucky for you, your name has been drawn, and you are now forced to decide who gets sacrificed and who doesn't.
Locate to the border.
But you only have the job for 5 days, and the government will check if you are still mentally healthy. If you get caught doing suspicious stuff, the government will sacrifice you.
Okay, so let's not get caught. This is nice. Oh, okay, there's some artifacts here. Maybe this is the shader. I had something similar. I hate you. Okay, good. Let's have a look at the details. Okay, so I'm just holding this. Daniel 25 Flaken. People from districts Flaken must be sacrificed. Yeah, I hate you too, buddy. Goodbye. Next. This was easy. Oh, okay, so there's still a clock ticking. I was just not sure whether there was one or not. Okay, record history. Been in the military for 5 years. Twice, and twice a small robbery. Okay. Anthony District West must be sacrificed. Well... in the military, but small robbery. Criminality is bad, so let's sacrifice you, buddy. I'm very sorry, but stop the crisis and save the Earth. Just do it. Okay. District East.
Okay, organ donor, well-educated, been in prison for 5 years, cheated in lottery. Well, I'm sorry, I have to sacrifice you. Oh, this is Dreb. Is this the first day? I don't know how often the clock turns or goes around on the clock face, and when there is a person standing, they obstruct the clock face. So maybe having the clock down here or something would have been nicer. District Andro. Okay, serial killer. Goodbye. Only bad people, only bad people. It's not me who decides what is bad, the government does, and I'm just an agent of the government. Zoe Abstract. District Velo, okay, don't trust anyone, don't obey anyone, expect the government, okay. Rape, organ donor, small robbery, gang member, wow, this is bad. Was this the first day? Day 1 completed, proceed to next day. I was assuming that there was some kind of telling of how my performance went. Maybe I was too slow and should be faster next time or something like this, like in Papers, Please, because right now I can just take all the time in the world right now. Maybe like I said, maybe this is intentional and the clock behind there is just there for decoration's sake. I don't want to die. Joe Smith, District South. Well, sorry, Joe, I have to sacrifice. Apparently, I'm going to sacrifice everyone. Obey the government or face the consequences. Okay, so let's obey the government. Hi, Emma. Jackson, District Opera. Well, blood donor donated to a new underground metro. Does everything they can to stop more births. Has a fantastic job. Well, Emma, I think I can let you go. People with a fantastic job and who don't like to make the problem of overpopulation even worse, I think I can let them go. Simon Perez, just do it. Flakan, yes, Simon, I will. Sorry. Man, I feel really bad. Well, a little bit. I've made so many sacrifices in this game jam. So Adam Wood, nice name. District East. Okay, been in prison, never committed a crime, small robbery. So been in prison for 5 years. So you've been 20 years in prison, but you've never committed a crime, but small robbery. Sorry, if it's small robbery, I've heard that the government hates crime. So even if it's small robbery, even if you spent 20 years in prison, this is harsh. Ken Perez, District Andro. Been in prison, murder, and prison again. Well, this is relatively simple. Some gangs is beginning to commit crimes around your workplace. Be careful. Well, I can't do much about it, but this certainly does rack up the stakes a little bit. It's interesting. I feel a little bit threatened right now. It's just a game that said some gangs are, just be careful, okay? Just be careful. And I'm like, okay, and nothing has changed. District Flecken, okay. What would have been interesting, just like Papers, Please, that these guidelines just change around depending on what's going on. But we're not through yet, so maybe this will happen. Terrorist, there's an R missing, but never mind. I mean, my games aren't proofread, so I don't mind. Donated to charity multiple times. Terrorist. Gave the wrong pills to grandma. Ooh, attempted murder. Yeah, I think I would have spared you if you gave just the wrong pills to grandma. But apparently it was attempted murder, so I have to sacrifice you. My briefing, sacrifices must be made. Zoe Martin, please be kind. Isoford. Okay. Participated in the No Children event. This is good. Never committed a crime. This is good. Small robbery. What's it with all those people? I have never committed a crime. Except small robbery and perhaps murder. But apart from that, nothing. Well, maybe treason. Burned a house down, small robbery. Well, this counts as a crime, I think so. Come on, Zoe. You gotta throw me a bone here. Who's next? Are you a gang member? Steve Johnson. I don't think this is your real name. District Velo. Okay. Donated to charity, has a good job, attempted murder, sold drugs. Yeah, those last two things don't look too well on your resume. I'm sorry, don't call us, we call you. We won't. Okay, so I'm assuming that the day is over when I've processed a number of people and not when the clock is running out. Flaka, people from districts must be sacrificed. Well-educated, has no children, considered an important person. Twice an important person, but come on, you have to be sacrificed. I know you're probably a good person, but yeah, it's not up to me. It's not up to me, even if you're a very important person. I hate you. Steve Abstract. I think we have the whole Abstract family here. District North. Okay. Rape, been in the military 5 years. Sell drugs, gang member. If you're a gang member, I mean, the government has heard about some suspicious stuff going on. Always obey the government. Hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm really doing a good job here. Some gangs is beginning to commit crimes around your workplace. Be careful. Yeah, I will be careful. I do my best. I'm just expecting some person walking in with a gun and going, poof, and that's it for me. Bob Perez. He's a Ford and never committed a crime. Organ donor, burned down a house in small robbery. Again, never committed a crime. Except small robbery and the thing with the house. Yeah, sorry, Bob. You know how this is. I can't let you off the hook. Because I have to obey the government. So unless they're looking into my affairs, yeah, kill me. Andro. Working for law enforcement, donated to charity, multiple small robberies, rich. Of course, if you say kill me and you've committed a small robbery, which as far as I know means you never committed a crime. Well, I have my guidelines. I just have my guidelines. Jake Lee, Central. Please don't sacrifice me. Working for law enforcement, this is good. Participate in the No Children event is good. Been in prison for 5 years. Well, you could have been in prison under false accusations. Has a fantastic job. You know what, Jake? I think I can let you go. I hope this was right. I don't know at some point what the game considers good behavior or bad behavior. Because with has been in prison, I'm not sure if the game counts this as crime or not. But if you're in prison, it's not a crime. George Jones, Velo District. Been in prison, 15 years, serial killer. Of course, twice. If you're a serial killer, you're twice a killer. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a serial killer. Know what I mean? Yeah. Having way too much fun with this. Okay, Olivia Taylor is from Velo District, South Fleckenen. Okay, good. Good. Serial killer, never committed a crime. Come on, this is not possible. Gang member, attempted murder. Well, Olivia, I'm pretty certain about sacrificing you. The government has heard about some suspicious stuff going on. Yeah, I always obey. Some gang members has tried to break into your workplace. They killed some guards before they were stopped. You should really be careful. I don't know how to be careful. I'm just following my orders here. This is the last day, I think. So maybe we can make it through. Michael Daway, District South. Okay, bank robbery, terrorist, 1 child. So apparently this is clean cut for the government. This person has to go. Eve Gonzalez, Isofort, 18, organ donor, multiple donations to charities, small robbery, consider an important person. Should we let you go? Because small robbery is not a crime in this environment. You know what? I let you go. You're an organ donor, so maybe someone else will take care of you. Okay, what's up with you? Good evening, Victoria Lopez. District East, so far looking good. Rape, not good. Participate in the No Children event, good. 1 child. Yeah, I see a slight discrepancy, sorry. Been in prison for 5 years. Yeah, rape is never good. Come on. Rape is never good. I'm assuming you were a rapist, right? And not the victim of a rape. Otherwise, this would have been horrible. Carina Hill. Andro District, okay, has a good job. Has a good job as a gang member, but always obeys the government. You know what, I will let you go because you always obey the government and you're a gang member, and I've been told to be very careful when it comes to gangs. What kind of gangs? Are there multiple gangs? Joseph Lee hates me. Well, I hate you too. This is fine. Okay. Must be sacrificed from the South District. Bank robbery, gang murder, child... Jesus. Oh man, this is harsh. When you came home from work that day, you just couldn't handle it anymore. All the people you choose to sacrifice. It was you. You killed them. You looked out of the window in your skyscraper apartment. You opened the window. You took a look down in tears, closed your eyes, and then you jumped. Wow, the end. Thank you so much for playing. This game was created in 48 hours during the Ludum Dare 43 Game Jam by Heavy Fuel Studios. Man, this was very interesting. I really liked this dystopian vibe to it, this story world that opened up just by reading the guidelines, and of course what the crimes of the people were. And overall, it just has this little kernel of Papers, Please in there. And I'm sure, I mean, it's 48 hours and it's a 3D game. I didn't encounter any bugs and it's very atmospheric. But if you want to keep working on it, I urge you to look more into how Papers, Please does things. How it ramps up the risk for you. Oh, I'm sorry, just got something in my eye there. It's this cotton thingy there that's getting into my eye. Oh dear. Where was I? The risk for you as a player. Papers, Please does this with your family, and you're always pressed on time, like you are when making a jam game. So maybe have something like this so that you need to be fast, but at the same time efficient. Right now, the only thing that felt bad for me really was my personal morals, but sometimes it wasn't that much of a gray area where the government considers this person a terrorist, but actually they're a really good person from what you know. But usually it's just, the government says this is a bad person and they committed mass murder and were a rapist. So it wasn't in terms of morale or ethics or... it wasn't really that gray of an area. It usually was pretty clear cut. It's a good person, it's a bad person, and is a bad person. And what does the memo say? Yeah, they should go. So maybe you can bring in some more ambiguity in those cases so that I'm really torn as a person whether to sacrifice the people or not. Maybe what would have been also interesting would be giving the players a choice at the end. Would they jump after you told them that actually it was them that committed all those murders, right? I mean, they were just sitting at a desk and following orders, but still, they were responsible for these sacrifices. So it would have been, from my perspective, interesting to give players a choice whether they want to jump or don't jump. And maybe count up the statistics. So overall, a very solid entry. I give this 2 thumbs up, and thank you so much for submitting. And we are through with this video, Phil Plays Ludum Dare 43 Games Part 2. There's still a next part coming up. Traditionally it's 3 parts, and I've limited it now to 8 games per let's play per video, 8 games per video. So the next time I will be recording some 8 random games that are still there in my list. Right now it is the 20th of December. I bumped the microphone again so that you just know who is on the list and who isn't. So just shortly before recording and pulling the list of entries, I will close accepting entries or submissions from anyone so that everyone knows that it's over now, that just what I still have for games to play
are the games that I still have to play. So again, thank you very much for watching. I hope it was entertaining to you, even if your game wasn't among those chosen few. And yeah, all I can say is thank you for watching and see you next time with the last 8 Ludum Dare 43 games for this year. Thank you and see you around.